Hey guys, BJ Dollar here. YouTube had some sort of error and I cannot do this Google Hangout live, so I'm having to pre-record this. You're seeing my screen. Unfortunately, you cannot see my pretty face tonight on this video. I don't know why. Hopefully, we're going to get that YouTube situation figured out as quickly as possible and solved. But in the meantime, we're going to do this a little bit differently, guys. So you're here, you're watching this webinar, and you want to know and actually you want to find out what's going on in my business, how I can kind of behind the scenes very easily with a very small amount of traffic, a very small amount of clicks, bring in, you know, so much money, so many sales, so many leads, and it's awesome. Really, I'm going to explain to you exactly the components of what's being put together here to create this kind of result that you're seeing in front of you. I'm going to show you the results so that you know it's not BS, and that I'm not really having hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clicks, or I'm not really doing some secret, or maybe blasting a list, or doing something that I'm not talking about to generate this kind of money, these kind of movements, and this kind of teamwork in my team. But basically, here's what I'm talking about. This is the whole reason I made this webinar right here. I wanted to show you my $1,400 per day process, and actually it's far surpassing that right now, because and I'll update you on the current stats to this, but even 4 hours ago when I posted this post right here, I had gotten my 5th sale, and the 48 hours weren't up. The 48 hours actually won't be up for another hour and 20 minutes, and I'm sitting at 5 sales. If I get one more, that's actually 3 sales a day instead of the two a day formula. And I'm going to show you how I was able to generate these last 5 sales and really do it effortlessly, easily, and without dropping money on paid advertising, or without going out there and really blasting my list, or talking to my JV partners and getting people to promote for me. How I was able to just generate leads from scratch and sales from scratch, and how you'll be able to do the exact same thing as well. Okay, but first, it all talks about the components, because we're showing you how the conversion works. And as you can see, I'm going to show you right here, there's 63 clicks. Okay, so I had 63 clicks, and if you can read here, 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 2 is 11, plus 7 is 18. So 18 opt-ins from 63 clicks is actually a 28.97 something percent opt-in rate. So about a 30% opt-in rate. And actually, we have 5 sales, so 5 people joined, and that's just 1 out of 3, and it just screwed it up when this last opt-in came in a few minutes ago. But I was converting at 1 out of every 3 opt-ins were actually getting started, and not just getting started, but actually turning around and promoting the process itself. What is the process? Well, that's the key component in why this is converting so well for me. That's the key component in why I'm going to have such a huge launch. And as you can see, I'm working my way up to what the process is actually talking about, because this system is paying out $7,920 per day. It's like having your own personal ATM machine. Now guys, this is what having a custom marketing funnel promoting a new launch does for you. It puts you head and shoulders above your competition. It puts you head and shoulders above the other people. It lets you really go out there and distinguish yourself. But it's converting off the chain because of the information and the flow to how to convert. The flow of how all the content ranges. You get right to that opt-in page, it gives you a specific message. When you go to the next page, you get to see the same specific message now being fulfilled out. So you're in the right place at the right time, and this is creating huge conversions. Well, the final component is stuff like this, posts like this. You know, every single time someone likes or comments on a post like this, they're giving you permission to start a conversation with them. Okay, and that's where I simply can come in and use my Facebook script, my marketing um, expertise, and I can send them a script, and I can ask them how their business is going, what products they're promoting, how their team is growing, how much money they're making, and I can find out really where I can help them and how I can help them, where their business is struggling, where it's thriving, and how I can be a huge advantage. Well, guys, the truth about traffic, the truth about traffic, the truth about traffic is literally you can help any single person, no matter what business they're in, no matter what business they're promoting, if you know how to generate traffic. That's the truth about traffic. If you know how to go out there and create traffic on demand, or even better yet, if you have something that can teach them how to generate traffic for their specific niche and their specific market, for what their needs or wants are to build their business, then you have something to talk about with them. Then you have value to add to the relationship between the two of you. Then you have a reason to say, hey, sit down and watch this video. It's going to explain, but it's also going to change everything for you. I just watched, I just got, I just bought, I just participated in the launch of Internet Traffic Formula, and guys, it blew my mind. This is what you could tell them. This is how it could go. You got to see this. If you're in Tupperware, if you're in health and wellness, if you're in make money online, if you're in the adult industry, if you're in it doesn't matter what you're selling. You could sell shoestrings. You know, if you get a steady flow of advertising, paid advertising, free leads generated daily, you can build any business no matter what it is. And guys, you have a product, an Internet Traffic Formula, that actually supplies them with both. It teaches them from a six-figure earner how to generate free leads, what he did his first year, but then it teaches from probably the best paid advertising guru on the planet today, in the game today, the stuff that he's currently doing in his business, and that can currently get them leads for any specific niche or business that they're a part of. And guys, you can just turn around and use that as a selling point and let the video sell itself. Let Vic sell ITF for you, or let our process sell ITF for you, or let the process that you're using, the automated marketing system, the automated marketing funnel that you're using, sell ITF for you. That's how simple it is. That's how crazy it is. Now also, you know, that's because I went ahead and I did my homework ahead of time. I did some testing. I went ahead and tested out my scripts. I created different custom posts that would draw the right attention and tell the right message, so I only got the high qualified and high quality lead, so that my conversions obviously were raised. But they're supposed to be extremely high with social media marketing, because there's an aspect of relationships already being built, just via communication before the sale, before the close on Facebook, using the script. So this was just more of a testing point for me to make sure that it hit that 30% opt-in range, and that it hit that nice sales presentation, sales closing range, so that we could move into our next phase. But guys, literally, I see you're already looking at this. You're like, oh, well, thank you. You've revealed to me what's separating the two of us, but you're kind of worried. You're like, crap, BJ, you've been doing this. You're good at this. You want to know, you know, well, I don't necessarily, I'm not a copywriter, I'm not a sales closer, I'm not a salesman. I can't create powerful scripts that really compel people to take action and just get closed right away. I don't know how to build rapport instantly from a cold lead, turn them into a warm prospect, and close them all within a Facebook conversation, and do it effortlessly, copy and paste style. Guys, do you want access to my scripts, and do you want access to the posts that I use so that you can duplicate and promote the launch the same way that I do? Guys, do you want to have access to my tweet driver tweets and the Twitter keywords I'm searching to get the word out to generate these leads? Because you got to remember, social media free lead generation, it's high quality, high targeted, high, it's laser targeted leads. If you've ever seen or experienced my tweet driver method, if you looked at any of my Twitter trainings, then you understand how laser targeted it is. So you now are probably, the wheels are turning in your head. You're going, oh, I understand. He's getting these laser targeted focused leads that are exactly looking for, tweeting for, looking to find exactly what his product or service solves the problem for. And he's able to just directly send them a tweet driver tweet, connect with them right there, and introduce the product that's going to solve the problem that they're having in their business. So you're seeing that. Do you want access to the same tweet driver tweets that I'm using and the same Twitter keywords that I'm searching to get the word out so that you can generate free leads in your business on autopilot and you can be free? Technically, my Twitter training is huge because I get paid $1,000 an hour, because literally I show you how to generate leads for anything, any business, any product or service that you're selling, no matter what. I show you how to find people who are actually tweeting, who are actually having the problem that your product or service solves, and how to get your product right in front of the eyes of them for free, by the way. But what about leveraging results? Because as you can see, as you know, if you've been a part of any of my teams or if you've seen any things that I do, I talk numbers a lot. I talk big stacks of cash a lot. I talk lifestyle a lot because I'm living my goals and my dreams. But more importantly, I found a formula, and I've mastered a formula to leverage any sort of results that I get in my business and use them to tell a story, and using that story and introducing that story to more leads, more traffic, more people, more conversations, I'm able to create more leads and sales in my business from that story, and therefore give me even more and greater results to leverage for a future story and replicate this process and put it on a pendulum to where it's constantly working for me and making my business and my results grow through the roof. Do you want to learn how to leverage your results? And more importantly, do you want help in getting the kind of results that are worth leveraging and really take your business to the next level, to where you can tell a story and proudly say, hey, I had a $1,400 day and I'm going to show you how to do the same thing? Do you want to learn how to do things like that? Do you want to learn how to increase your conversion rates by the story that you get to tell by leveraging your results? What about quality traffic, guys? If you know anything about me, you know that since November 2012, I've earned over $283,000 just selling and just using high quality paid advertising sources alone, leaving out my $20,000 income from selling my Twitter intensive, leaving out my countless multiple five-figure incomes from the different products and business opportunities like Empower Network, like ITF, like Explosial that I've promoted. Do you want to learn just where I'm getting my quality traffic? But more importantly than that, do you want a piece of it? You see, as you can see, I'm pretty pumped about this launch. And so I'm going out of my way to invite you. I'm purchasing a media buy, and if you know anything about me, that means I'm looking for people to lock arms with me, make my price for traffic cheaper on myself, get me some free clicks, get me some stuff going on, but also give me other results that I can turn around and leverage case study group style, to where I can create a presentation and create a story and be able to tell it to close all of our sales. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself. I shouldn't have said that, because that's what I'm going to make just an irresistible offer to you, and I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. But if you want all of that, if you want a piece of all of that, if you want to learn to master your results, if you truly want to take your business to the next level, and even more importantly, if you want to start living a financially free life, then here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab one of these spots for 300 clicks for $330. And here's my plan, guys. I'm actually going to lay it out on the table for you. Leave no bones about it, no holds bar. See, everyone sees this launch as, let me get in position to promote day one. The card opens, will be so powerful. Yay! That's when the competition starts. That's when everybody's doing it. That's how everything's going. Here's my plan. I'm looking for stories to tell because I know that initially few people are going to buy right up front on any offer. A powerful follow-up presentation, a powerful story leveraging your results and then telling a follow-up story later on to a lead who has already seen your primary sales presentation. That's the true secret to raising your conversions and getting them to go through the roof, and how I'm converting 1 out of every 3 leads who see my presentations to close the sale. Guys, that's why I'm aiming for the second week of the co-op. I want a co-op to start 1 week from the day the card opens so that I can have time to leverage the results that the first week produced for everyone, including our co-op. And I'm going to tell you how you get involved in the first week as well, because I'm not leaving you high and dry first week. But leverage the results of everyone that's done something powerful or done any sort of results at all in the first week of the launch, and turn that into a story, turn that into a follow-up sales presentation that's exclusive to myself and anyone who uses our traffic, anyone who's in our co-op, anyone who's in one of these 15 shares. Well, I gotta say 13, because before I was even able to create this video and post it, shout out to Keep the Shays, he's right down there, he's one of them, but 2 members actually already said, BJ, this thing is huge, I know you're a paid advertising guy, you gotta be doing something with traffic, right? Can I get in? Can I be a part of it? I see you're already crushing it, I gotta be a part of this. So 2 of these spots are already filled. They're completely first come, first serve, but they're the key to everything. Because if you want all the above things that I talked about earlier, you're going to get it through one of these spots. You see, I'm going to host an exclusive, private, inner circle, just no holds barred, showing you how it's done webinar, where I'm going to actually give you my scripts, and I'm going to let you duplicate the exact posts that I'm using to promote the launch myself, so that you get Facebook marketing and conversational marketing closing down. I'm going to reveal to you my tweet driver tweet that's converting off the chain and giving you the Twitter keywords to search to go get the word out. And I'm going to teach you how to leverage your own results and tell a story to then turn around and create more leads and sales in your business even after the paid advertising has started. I'm going to show you how to leverage the leads that are coming in from the paid advertising to tell a new story on social media and then close sales that way, and give me a extra story, a new testimonial story to share in the sales presentation, the follow-up presentation that I'm creating. And here's where it all comes together. The traffic that's going to go through this co-op will hit the sales video series, they'll hit the sales presentation, they'll buy, maybe some of them, but then every single one of them will also get invited out to a free live training where I teach how all of these results have been generated, all of the stories that came from the very first week of the launch, my story included, the stories of this co-op included, and they're all going to get to come out. And I'm going to tell a story about how the game has completely changed because of this traffic formula that's just been introduced. I'm going to show the numbers, and obviously, here's the coolest part. It all came through on my rotator. It all came through, so it looks, I have all of the clicks for our co-op. Everyone who's a part of this co-op will be under one stat roof. So I'll be able to show the stats, I'll be able to show the opt-in rate, I'll be able to show the sales rate, and I'll be able to show how much revenue's been generated from that. So I'll have a crazy story. If we all lock arms, if you share my vision, if you walk with me, we'll have a crazy story to share with our opt-ins, with our leads, with our social media lists that come out to check out our sales presentation. And we'll be put in a prime position to make $700 commissions like clockwork selling internet traffic formula. And you'll be in the best and most prime position, because when it comes to the hardcore selling and telling, you can sit back, take a deep breath, use my automated script to send them to my sales presentation where I tell my story and close the sales for you, so that you don't have to deal with the awkward version of trying to close someone and find out the words to say and say what's on your mind and try to tell them, and not try to hyperventilate because you're having to talk to someone and close your own sales, and you don't really have the results and you don't know how it's done, and you don't, it's taboo, and you're starting to hyperventilate. And just thinking about it, you're going to get someone who's cool, calm, collected, who knows what to say, who's having the results in his business already, and who's helping you get along your way, but it's even more important, that generally cares about you and the people that you bring to his sales presentation, because I know that I'm putting them in the right position to further and better themselves. So I can say with conviction that they need to spend that $9.97 and buy that internet traffic formula and start promoting it with us, to not only become a master of whatever traffic industry that they're a part of. Hey, if they sell Tupperware or sell Mary Kay, that's awesome. They still need to learn how to sell it online, and internet traffic formula helps that. If they're in Empower, if they're in internet traffic formula and they just want it so they can turn around and sell it better, it solves that problem. But I'm the type of guy who's going to step up and with conviction be able to say that to them. You may be bashful, you may be shy, you may hyperventilate at the thought of a sales presentation, you may just want to be completely hands off. Maybe you're a smart business owner slash investor and you just want some time freedom and you don't want to have to sit down and talk to every single person. That's what the follow-up sales presentation will do. That's what using paid advertising, that's what grabbing one of these spots will do, on top of teaching you how to go out and generate your own leads. But how cool would it be if the training that I give you can be as simple as taking you an hour a day out of your time on social media to double the results that you would get if you didn't take that 1 hour a day out of social media and do social media marketing the way I teach you to. So guys, there's only 13 spots available. They're first come, first serve. Here's what you got to do. You got to send me a message and I'll let you know if the spots are still available. Okay, I know this video is getting leaked. Shoot, I'm not even going to lie. I'm probably going to post it on my own personal Facebook wall. But this gives a huge advantage to everyone who's actually in the internet traffic formula, traffic and training group, because they get the first bid. They get the first shot at me, because you have to be in our ITF formula group if you want to send me that message, if you want to grab one of these spots. So you have to be like Nicole and Timothy, hoping that I'm gonna approve you so you can send me this message after watching this video and you can grab one of these spots, because they're first come first serve. And as you can see, there's 40 plus people that are in this group that are dying to get their hands on something that's going to change the game for them. They've seen the results that are happening in my business. You've seen the results that are happening in my business and that are happening in the businesses of Keith Deshays and Michael Brown's, and the ones that are using the same process that I've tapped into and that are really taking their business to the next level. So I want you to join us. I want you to be a part of this. I'm so happy. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. I want to help change the lives of 15 other people. Only 13 spots left. So go ahead and quickly send me a message on Facebook, because you want to be a part of this co-op and you want to be a part of that exclusive training where I sit down and I teach social media mastery and how to really leverage your results via social media to double your results. So there's no link below this video, probably, unless it's a link to join the group if you're not already in the group. If you're not already in the group, then go ahead and click the link below this video, get in the group, and send me a message and see if there are any spots left. It's quick, act fast, first come, first serve. I can't stress that enough. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the group. And as always, I'll see you at the bank. Take care.